value is something very, very important. How do you make them trust you? And this value create a differentiation in you.
PWS, make money
Welcome to Property Wealth System Masterclass. PWS Masterclass is designed specially to enhance and elevate your presentation skills and empower you to become a PWS advocate or PWS consultant. Deputy CEO of PropNext Singapore and Master Trainer of PWS Masterclass, Boss Kelvin Fong.
I definitely want to drive everybody to help more people out there to achieve not only success in your result. I want you guys to be able to own the properties that you want.
你觉得这2天你最大的收获是什么？
我们 change 我们的 mindset from product based 的一个 agent 变成 consultant based 的一个 agent， 帮助我们的 client reduce 他的 investment 的一个 risk 咯。
What is your biggest takeaway from this training that you think you can help your clients in property?
My biggest takeaway is actually to learn how actually property, right, can build asset to increase the net worth and help my customer to have a very comfortable retirement life.
There's a lot of new concepts and it gives me re-enhance the foundation of how we actually be a consultant agent.
My focus has always been, on the profit. And today, when the boss Kevin actually told us about the comparison between, what are you looking for in profit or value, that really blew my mind.
在 PWS 我们有学到很多的 strategy， 我们学到很多的方式，怎样可以帮到我们的 client 在他的 investment journey 里面做得更好，做得更对的选择。
Give us a lot of concept, framework, and key point on how we can actually identify what is the factors, how can we mitigate the risk and help our buyers in their property investment journey.
Actually, I cannot answer some of the questions that thrown by the client. They're very scared to enter, to put their money in property. So now I have more confidence to tell them. Actually, when you buy a property 800, when you sell at 100, actually you make money.
PWS, make money
Hello everyone! Here I am at Malaysia's Property Expo 2024 presented by PropNext Malaysia! Come along! Oh wait, I can't forget my goodie bag! Oh wow, this place is huge! I heard they're
Hello! Hi everyone, welcome back to our Prop Talk Live episode 3. Okay, those that join us on the episode 1, today we come to episode 3. I'm your host today, Yvonne Heng. Okay, I'm the CEO of PropNext Malaysia and also a principal. But today I'm the host for this Prop Talk Live. Okay, good evening. Hey, thank you for joining us. Hey, those that is here, please kindly share and invite all your friends to come in this live. So today our topic is talking about cash flow or comfort, build wealth without sacrificing your life. So who want to discuss about this topic, especially the young one? You can invite those young people. I also want to hear from the young people, young generation, what is their thoughts, so that we can actually discuss about it. Welcome to those. Good evening. Those that have your those that is here, say hi. So today I have my new hairstyle to come and see every one of you. Is it good? Looking great? If yes, you can say yes, looking good. Because every time we need to have a new moment, new fresh things. So that's why PropNext Malaysia also brings something new to all our consumer, all our PropNext friends, and all our followers here. Okay, so do you build wealth and compromising your lifestyle? I know that a lot of people also have these questions, or live well now but delay the financial freedom. Ooh, Sarah is here, Angela is here. Okay, good. Hey, do share with a lot of friends out there so that we can invite more friends to come and join this Prop Top Live. Okay, because I'm also very excited because today I have two special guests. I tell you later. Okay, so and also we want to discuss about a lot of people having the thoughts that whether, yeah, should I enjoy my life right now? And a lot of young people also have a lot of different thoughts. If you're also a young people, you say, I'm also young. Okay, are you everyone here that is in live, Facebook Live, you also a young people? If yes, you say yes, I'm young. Okay, so that also want, oh, Jack is here. Jack from Penang. Jack, you're also young, right? So you must let me know your thoughts. Do you have the dilemma whether should I enjoy my life right now, or should I go into investment, or when should I start? Because I heard just now before I start this live, I actually having a dinner with a group of young people out there. I just do some survey before I do the live. I asked them, what is your thoughts? Some people really have the thoughts that, Yvonne, why should I want to tie up myself for 30 years and then ended up I cannot travel? So if you are the one, or you also something like that, you can put it down here. Oh, you only 21 always. Okay. So if you're also having the same thought, you put up some of the questions that I will invite my guest speaker to share about their thoughts. Let us listen from them. How is their thought and what is the tips they want to share with every one of you? So today we were going to talk about cash flow or comfort, build wealth without sacrificing your life. Okay. So just now before you log in, we have a bit of sneak peek of the PropNext Expo. We actually we are going to organize our PropNext, can be saying that largest expo that we're going to have. We have project and sub-sale, and then we also will have different talk, and we also have property wealth system masterclass. This one I will talk to you later part when come later part. So are you excited for me to invite my guest speaker or not? I want to see every one of you say, yes, I'm excited. Yes, I'm already share. And yes, I'm young. So are you young? If yes, you put yes. Okay. And do invite and share more friends come over here so that we can have a very fruitful discussion and sharing the thoughts and what is their thoughts in mind. Okay. Yay. Yes, good. Okay, so everyone is here, so we also don't want to delay your time. I know nowadays after MCO, no one have the patience to listen so long in the Facebook Live, but I really want to thank everyone to join the Facebook Live nowadays, because a lot of people didn't have the patience anymore, but it's okay. So without wasting much of our time, first of all, before I introduce both of them coming out, I would like to do a short brief. First, I invite Stephanie Loh. She is also one of our managing partner in one of our KLCC branch. She actually in the industry more than 30 years. 30 years, okay, it's actually a very long journey. And she actually also start her investment. Later, we ask her when she start her first investment. This is her journey, 30 years. So we want to learn from someone, right? 30 years in this property. She's not only running the branch in KLCC, one of our managing partner. She also a property owner. She also an investor. Okay. She also empower a lot of young entrepreneur, young agents that actually doing well in the industry. Okay. The second one, my guest is actually Ryan Ng. He actually all the way from Penang. Today he's actually traveled all the way to come to KL to do some of the sharing. And actually, she been in the banking line more than 15 years. Okay, banking line more than 15 years. So you can also ask his thoughts. Okay, and he quit his banking job during MCO. Such a brave and bold man. So you also want to listen from him, right? He also he also a property investor. He also an owner. So let's us put a hand to welcome Stephanie Loh and Ryan Ng.
All right, thank you, Yvonne, for inviting us on the live.
Okay, so everyone joining us already, right?
Yeah, thanks, Yvonne, for inviting us to this program to share our experience.
Yes, I would like, I give you some chance for you to do further introduction of yourself, Stephanie.
Okay. As you mentioned just now, I'm in the industry for about 30 years. And during my journey as investors, I think I didn't start very early. I started when I was like in my early 30s. So, well, at that time, everything is very cheap when you look back. But at that time, it's not cheap. And also, we didn't have much choices to go and invest. And of course, during those days, I was staying with my parents. I don't even have a thought of buying a property to stay on my own. So what I do is more of getting some properties for investment purpose. So start looking around, and the easiest way to enter is getting some condo where the entry price is not expensive. So by buying condo, then hopefully you also at the same time can gain some rental income. The rental income will able to cover your installment. So that's how we started during my early 30s. Then subsequently, thinking of maybe have to look out for something that is for my own use. I want to maybe stay on my own. Then we start again looking for property that is also ideal for our own stay. And eventually, if we do not stay, then we can also sell it. So that's how I started my journey in my during those days. Yeah.
Ryan, how about you? Want to do a bit self intro of yourself?
Right. Yeah. Of course. I think basically just now you have actually introduced intro about me a little bit already. Well, I was a banker back then for the past, I think, 15 years. So I started my property investment. I would say not really property investment. I would say I bought my first property back in, if I still can remember, about 13 years back. So my intention is very clear. It's never about investment. It's just that why I want to buy a property is because back then, I think in 2011, I see a lot of people keep on buying property. Then I started to have this kind of fear that, why am I still not taking a move? The kind of feeling of losing out, Yeah, so I keep on asking myself, wait, why am I not buying? Then until one day, the property that I bought eventually was my customer who bought it, then cancel. Then I met the developer. The developer eventually asked me, "Hey, Ryan, you should take up the unit since somebody who canceled this unit already." So I was like quite blindly just go ahead and buy this property. And who knows? After I think about 10 years later, well, it actually doubled up the price. And the best thing is that when I still remember when I signed the letter of offer, I still remember my banker told me, at such a young age, why should you buy a property at a 1 million property? Wow, you are so daring. Well, I say if your bank can approve my loan, then I'm sure that I can afford to buy already, right? So now I have a bit of a regret. I should buy more, so that probably I settle off my loan already, Yeah, so it's always about, I think, back then, like what Stephanie said, back then for us, we consider as quite expensive back then, because I bought a condo at quite a high price in a way back then. But eventually now when you look back, hey, actually it's quite cheap, back then. So you never know. But my intention very clear. I never thought about investing. So that is why I think it's also because of it's because of that, then the property price will also maintain. I mean, sorry, not to maintain, but going up instead, because I never have an intention to flip or to sell it. Yeah.
Okay, I know. I thank you so much for those that are newly joined. So today we talk about our Prop Talk Life is actually talk about cash flow, or comfort or build wealth without sacrificing your life. So those that you still inviting your friend to join, and I know that someone said that, hey, do we have a lucky draw later on? Yes, stay tuned until the end. We will draw the two see who is the two lucky winner. We're going to work away our cash 500 ringgit. Okay, our cash 500 ringgit. Tonight we'll be going to have two winner. Okay, you must share and then see it. Those that how you can win and work away our cash voucher and or win away our lucky draw is actually, first of all, if you already been our existing client, so whether it's tenant, whether it's owner, you just need to get contact with our Pronex agents. They will send you a special link for you to sign up, because we don't want to force all our customer, because we want you to have an option. If you really want to join our big lucky draw, our lucky draw for the car, because we will this is actually in conjunction of celebrating our 7 years anniversary. That's why we have this lucky draw rebate back to our consumer, our friends, our follower. So if you already signed up with our Pronex friend, sign up with our PWS, and you're also part of a customer, so you have the chance to get your lucky draw ticket, then you will also able to have the chance to draw, able to be one of the winner. So if you really want to find out detail how to work away with our lucky draw prices, look for all our Pronections, okay? Just contact whoever that you know, then they were able to explain in detail to you, okay? I know that someone they actually put in a comment, hey, do we have the lucky draw tonight? Yes, there is. Stay tuned until the end, then we'll draw. So before we actually go for further, as today's topic, do you have any questions that you want to raise and you want to ask both of them? You can always type it in. We also want to hear from you. What is your thoughts? Whether are you having the thoughts that 30 years loan tenures that tied up my life, seems like a lot. Okay, so now let me go into the questions to ask both of them. Okay, so I want you to bring back your recall, because both of them look very young, seem very young. The heart is very young, but they also been through some of the journey. So we want to ask them, like just now they said they start their property investment. So during the time when you want to go into the property for your first time investment, what is your feeling? What is your emotions that majority of us also have? Ryan or Stephanie can go for it.
I think maybe I share first. The first time, always very excited. Of course, we also have to check whether we're able to service our installment. End of the day, the property that we buy, because those days we're still young. We lack of a lot of information. So of course, we done some research. So after we choose the property, then we have to go and maybe talk to our colleagues, friends. Then after that, we say, okay, maybe this is the one. Then I decided to go for it, and apparently make the right choice. So after about 5 years later, the property value also has gone up by 50%. But I should hold the property for a longer period. But I like to keep on switching. So I didn't hold for that long. I sold it, and I make about like 40%. Then with the profit, I invest another property again. So it's like having that kind of snowballing effect. So that's how I started. Well, when we invest the first property. But those days, compared to now, I would see that it's rather easier, because not a lot of choices, and also the property price is at that point of time is expensive, but now when you look back, it's not expensive at all. And especially when you see the appreciation, capital appreciation already, like some already double or even 2.5 times. So when you look back, you feel that, oh, okay, I maybe sell it too early. I should have kept it. But there's always no right timing. It's just only you couldn't fall in love with the property. You think that this is the right timing you want to sell, then you just let go and move on to your next properties. So yeah, that is my first experience. Yeah, I don't know how about you, Ryan.
Well, my first experience, I think everyone has the same feeling, you know, whether can you serve the pay up the mortgage loan or not. Well, probably I was actually, you know, all this while I was actually involved in property
Bank.
loan, banking, mortgage. Yeah. So for me, I think that as long as you know my intention and I can afford to buy for own stay, I can afford to pay for the installment, I think should be fine because anyway it's a property. You will never it won't depreciate like to more than 50 or 70%. It's a very safe, I would say a very safe in term of investment, a type of investment which is also is very safe especially in property. So for me is that I think I eventually I have the fear, but not I mean, like I said, not into really that fear, just that, about this moving forward. I mean, step forward to go and to take a first move to buy it. Yeah. And back then I think probably I due to the surrounding, the people that surrounding the people that surrounding me, they are also buying property. So for me, I just go with the flow. Yeah.
Okay. As I know some of you who listen with us, I want to check with you. Do you having the same fear, or what is your thoughts in mind when you want to go into? Do you have the fear so that we can attend to you? I also want to listen from the ground, from all our Facebook Live that listen with us. So what is your bigger fears that in you? Because now we also want to hear from a lot of young. Like just now before I start, I also say that. For them, it's actually one is from banking line, so they have certain experience before. So they although have a little bit of fear, but due of Ryan, he managed to do in the banking line, so he able to see how much the loan that he can able to actually serve, and also able to have some of the extra money for him. So for Stephanie itself is also in the industry. During that time, like how old that you start invest, Ryan?
I think back then, started investing in, I think that time I was, 26 years old, if I can still remember, yeah, when I was 26 years old.
Stephanie?
30 years old.
30 years old. So those that listen, how old are you? So are you start your first property? If yes, then you can write yes, I already start my first property. If no, you may say no, not yet, I'm planning to. Good topic, Stephanie. Hi, Eric. Yes, hi everyone. Hi, Marcus. Marcus Chu, you say is fear, yeah, kiasu, kiasi. You see, a lot of people say they are so worried and kiasu, kiasi. How both of you, how we can attend to those, especially the young people, because a lot of young people nowadays, their thoughts are they saying that I want to enjoy life, I want to travel here and there. Some even say that I don't want to own a property. I'm also too young to start. they actually saying that I actually want to just rent. I want to stay from one place, then I can move to another new place. So what is both of your thoughts?
Ryan, you want to answer first?
Yeah, sorry. So you're talking about should we consider or should we stay at a comfort, right?
Yeah, because our topic today is this month, so I also need to attend to our especially who listening right now. Are they young? Are they already first time going to buy a property, or they actually already own it up, or what is their thoughts? But I just now before I said before I come over this live, I actually interview one of the young people. They share with me these thoughts. They say that why should I buy? I actually can rent a place, then after that I don't like it, I move to a new place. So I want to hear both of your thoughts.
Okay, so actually, there's no right or wrong, renting a place first. But look, for me, my personal point of view, that we have to plan for maybe our retirement financial freedom. Okay, because at the end of the day, you have to think when the time you retired, what is the wealth that you're gonna have when you retired. If you keep on renting, yeah, I mean it's good in a way, you can move here and there, but are you gonna save enough of money for you to retire or not? If you never do any investment, that's very important. So a lot of people, they try to work hard at the end of the day, when they are by the age of 65 or about to retire. So, and they look back, hey, how come I only have the savings, but without investing, we gotta have this kind of mindset to make our money work for us, instead of we work for the money. Like back then, our parents always tell, oh, save more money, save more money. But look, when you ask your parents, all this while they try to save money, but do they really save money or not? No, right? Yeah. So it's the same concept. Yeah. I mean, probably you have the flexibility. You can go anywhere you want. You enjoy your life. Yeah. People want to enjoy life, but look, when you are at the age 65 or even 70, can you continue to work? If you can work, very good. Yeah. But we are talking about, we also need passive income. We also need our money to work for us, right? So it's very important. So we are talking about planning ahead. We are talking about 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, planning down the road. That's my thought.
Okay, how about Stephanie? And Marcus Chu say, rent, this is the young people thought, so they said rent better. No stress and can move anytime.
I agree. In fact, yeah, especially nowadays, those that like in their 90s or even the millennial baby, I think they do not want to have this, not to say liabilities, but a burden whereby they are committed to their monthly installment. But when I look back, in fact, investing property should start young, very young, because your tenure, when you are getting loan from the bank, you can prolong your tenure. So it's like when you are 25 years old, now it's up to 65. So you can loan up to 40 years. But when you are getting closer and closer to your retirement age, you are getting shorter and shorter. And your installment is getting higher and higher unless you pay a very huge amount of your this upfront deposit. So I find when talking about investing property, you should start at the earlier stage so that you plan for your retirement. When you are getting there, you still, like just now Ryan said, you have all these passive income such as rental income for yourself. So but if you do not plan to invest when you are young, not to say it's not right, but it just only maybe it's a bit challenging, a bit tougher. This is how I see it. That's why I also like to share with my team members, so that in their 20s and 30s, I say, you in fact, you all should start looking to buy property at this age. This is the golden age that you all should come into the property market. Yeah, that's my thought. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ryan and Stephanie. Based on both of the sharing, at least they give us the, depends on what you want. Yes, maybe you enjoy a while lah, but after that you faster started to plan, because now you see everything is actually increasing. Right now we have the new impose of SST. That means that you impose in SST on certain business. That means that all the thing was started to increase, especially once the material increase, the ingredient increase, then the property also will increase, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So from here itself, right, I also noticed that both of you are sharing on saying that, so how can they really start planning, especially the young one? Yes, I heard both of you sharing, saying that we should go young. So when start young, especially now the young people having a fear, how can they prepare themselves to actually go into the investment in property or own their first house? Let's say How old are you here? Majority, we put an age. Okay, let's say normally people start graduate, start working around 21 years old. Can we say that? Normally 21 years old when they start come to working, start their career, start their employment. So how much that you think? 25 years old. Okay, let's say start at 25 years old. So what is the initial thoughts like? Yeah, some of them is actually graduate at 21 years old. Some they go for degree, go for further study. Then like during this age, what is the actually you all want to prepare them? If they say that, now I'm also 25 years old, I want to listen from both of my guru here, or both of my sifu here. So what is your advice, or what is the things that you need to prepare themselves?
Well, I think the things that you need to prepare is that don't jump in at too fast. From what I see is that I would say go in with what you can actually afford first. Okay, like for example, like you can even go for the affordable housing, one Prima or any property that you think that you can afford. Because number one, always remember the first property that you buy is always for your own stay first. Okay, that's number one. Okay, then slowly moving forward, then you talk about probably you have your salary increment, then gradually you upgrade, or maybe probably you have enough money, then you can actually go for the second property, or probably look for another investment property. Then from there you upgrade again. So for me, I always think that start young. Is definitely start young. For me, although I bought my first property when I was 26 years old, but for me, I still think that it's too late for me. So if I can turn back my time, I want to start young, start early. Yeah. Instead of spending money on other things, Yeah. So I actually make a mistake already, but I think it's okay because I think 26 is still young, Back then, I think still okay lah, huh? All right. Just that I have that kind of expectation because for me that I've seen property prices keep going up, So for me, I always think that start young is better. So don't be afraid. For me, very very simple. For those youngsters out there, don't be afraid. You can start from small. You can even consider to buy a 200,000 property or even 100,000 property if you can afford. As a start. Definitely as a start. Because your intention is for your own stay. So for own stay, 200,000 property with the installment of 1,000 or even 800 or maybe 1,005. I think it's okay. It's quite fair because you'll be making about 3,000, 3,005. So at least if you pay your house property installment, you will take up your DSR about 50% only, or maybe less than 50%. Probably it's 40%. You still have enough money to you even bring your girlfriend or boyfriend out to eat, right? So yeah, no worries. Yes, that's my thought. What about you, Stephanie?
Yeah, I think Ryan, you started at 26. Consider very young. Yeah, good start. For me, it's still you have to start very young, and also invest according to your affordability, or like you mentioned, maybe when you invest the first property, when you buy your first property, you should buy for your own stay first. But nowadays, I think a lot of youngsters, they are very fortunate, blessed that they stay with the parents. So when they have some saving, I don't think unless they are getting married, they need to move out from their parents' place and go and set up their own family. Otherwise, they would love to continue stay with their parents, and with the savings, maybe they will start looking at investing property already. So I think this trend is happening now for the last 10 years, 20 years, maybe 15 years. So for these youngsters, invest within their means. How much can you afford? Your upfront capital, your monthly installment. So maybe you have to go and attend some those seminar, some property guru talk. From there, you have a lot of ideas, tips, as in how you go into this journey, your property investment journey. Because from there, you will know that am I on the right track or not? So that will guide you, lead you. Okay. I think that is very important from our experience, from our exposure to all these property investors. So I think something that this is my input, see whether can help the youngsters to go into the property investment or not. Yeah.
Yeah, I quite agree because nowadays the millennials, a lot of parents, they already stay together with parents. I believe that do have a group of people, they already have a house to stay on, so they can actually, some of them, they actually don't even need to taking their parents or pay money to parents. They only just need to take care of themselves. So this is the they should plan for it and start for it. And to have it's actually yes. Another group of people really is actually they start to move out. They start to need to buy a place for them to stay on so that they can continue. They move out from the outstations, then they need to start their life in the new city. So you need to get some of the houses. So you can try, like Brian said, to get it a house first. It's because that you see from both of them, a lot of time you can see a lot of time based on both of the sharing, right? They say that some one start at 26, one start at 30, and we do have our Facebook friends that saying that they start at 24, and then Rachel start at 19 years old. So it's actually you bought for your first house or your parents bought for you, so you can let us know. So you also can share with us why you start so early. Is it your mom and dad guide you well, or because of your entrepreneur friend that they share with you? And then we do have friends that start quite early, so it's actually a good one. 26 years old, still paying car. Look for those graduated, right? Purchase property at 26, very steady. Jackie. So it's actually, yes, like just now Stephanie said, based on your own, you need to go and check based on your own affordability. Before you're doing that, right, you actually can either check with the banker, or you actually can talk to our Propnex agents. Let them know how much your income right now. What is your, the daily that you need to for you to actually spend, and then let us help you to do some of the assess progression or portfolio arrangement, so that you will know that what type of property that you should go into, what type of range that you should go into. Started late at 31st. No worry, Karen To. I know you're doing well as well. 31 years old. Yes. Any as long as you start. Just that why we want to do more sharing on this is actually we want to because a lot of time those days we like Stephanie said, we didn't have all the information, we didn't have knowledge to share, and no one were able to teach you. For me, when I also, no one will teach me, no one will share that, hey, you should go into, no one even said that. So that's why we want to have this platform. We also have our property wealth system masterclass to empower first-time buyer, also first-time investor. For those that already invest in property, you must join our PWS in this coming July 26 and 27. I will share it later. Okay, so this is actually, we want to empower everyone. As long as when you have the knowledge, then you won't have the fear, and then you will able to make a sound decision when you go into different property. And I know that Ryan, during the upcoming expo, you're also going to share some of your tips with all our consumer and investor, right? So what is the tip that you're going to share?
Well, I'll be sharing about the mindset that you should have before you even buy a property. That is very important, because I don't want my customer to make a mistake by going in at the wrong type of property, So it's very important. That is very, very important. So at least we have a mindset, we have a mindset to set that, what is the type of property that we should look for.
Do you mind to share a bit tips or teaser, or give them what is the right mindset that actually we at least should have?
Well, the right mindset for me is very important. Number one, especially when it comes to buying a property, you have to know that what is the intention of you buying a property. Number one, if you're buying a property for your own stay, how much can you afford to continue to pay even without collecting a rental? That's very important. Number two, if you are planning to go for a second or third property, is it going to be an investment product, or is it going to be like an upgrade from landed property to to a bigger one like a bungalow, a semi-D upgrade to a bungalow, or probably you have already owned a landed property and you decided to downsize. What are the property that you can consider in order for you to downsize? I believe a lot of client who actually live in landed property, and when they are actually at the age of 65 to 70, probably they don't even climb up to the third floor. So a lot of them started to look for condominium, smaller size condo to downsize so that they can manage the property easily. That's one of the way. And another one is that you're buying for investment. Are you buying at the right location? It's also very important. Don't simply buy for sake of buying. Make sure that there's a good return surrounding the area, good track record. It's very important.
So you are going to share more tips during the expo, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so we also have another speaker to going to share during our expo in 26-27 July. Actually, when is our expo? Our expo is actually at the Connection Conference and Event Center at near the Vertical. It's at Bangsa South. All the Klang Valley is very near for you to join us 26-27. Okay. Before we go, later we can share the link with every one of you. So Stephanie, I know that you're also going to share. So what is your topic that you want to empower our consumer out there?
My topic will be 5 elements to determine luxury properties, because I've been doing KLCC properties for the last 20 years. So we've been dealing with all these luxury property, branded residence, luxury duplexes, penthouses. So stay tuned for this topic to see whether have you been buying the luxury properties or not.
Yeah, this is actually why I got mindset, and then why suddenly go Lux. I'm young people. Should I come and listen? Why? Because why I want you all to come and join us to listen more. You see, sometimes when we do, like just now, Ryan already said that we must have our end goal. So at least you listen, oh, Lux is like that. How is the property market at KL City? And then at least you have the end goal in mind, and you know that, actually how the property really work in the town and different areas. So how their whether capital appreciation, whether rental, who is the one who come and invest, and then how to choose the right one. So actually all the characteristic, or I mean the strategy is the same. So you're using the strategy, then you started to go and look for the right one at different area is still workable. So don't miss it. So before we so let us put the expo. Our back end, can you show the expo link and expo so that everyone will know? Now, can you see it? This is the Prognex Bigger Property Expo, and then it's actually going to happen on 26-27 July. This you can actually scan this, or if not, you contact our Prognexion agent. They're able to give you a special link, invite you to join us, and we are so grateful and be able to invite Joey Yap to share with us the upcoming trend, or what is the feng shui in this 2025 or in upcoming 2026 and continuously. So Joey Yap will be there to share with every one of us, and all our speakers here, they were going to share with you, because why we want to get all our invite all the different people to come and share with you, because it's a real life, real cases, and real people. Our real cases. Sorry, okay. We always use our real story, real case to share with everyone, because we don't want to have like fake story. So with the real people, real story, and how's their journey? Do they face any challenges before? So it's all the same. So remember to join us during the expo. Okay. So we also have some of the questions that they're asking every one of you. I do have come. Okay, from Alex, they say that if the age of 20 versus 30 years old, what is the minimum amount of saving they need to prepare for a deposit and monthly reserve contributions to a property less than 500K or 250K?
Well, for me, if I can answer that on behalf, well, definitely when you are at the age of 20 to 30 years old, the minimum amount of saving you should have at least 6 months of your savings. I mean versus the installment. Same goes to the bank as well. How they actually value and or give you a loan is by can you afford to pay the 6 months installment without having a job or not. So you have to know how much are you buying. I mean, what is the property price that you're buying. So at the age of 20, I would say as a start with 250,000 or 300,000, if you can afford a 500,000 property, well, then go for it. Definitely is go for it. So by then, when you're above 30, then you should be thinking of to upgrade your property. That's my thoughts.
Okay, Stephanie, you want to add on?
Something like that. Too many figures in my mind now.
Okay lah. So it's actually based on Ryan. He actually from the banking line. So I believe that so at least you have the saving of 6 months. So I know that's why they say that I need to. Sometimes you force a bit saving, then you enjoy it later, then it will be better. So how? Okay lah. We touch a bit. How can we still having a property at the same time we still able to enjoy some cash flow, then still enjoy our life a bit, no need sacrificing our life. Is it possible?
Well, it's definitely possible, just that you need to be patient. Probably now for a youngster, you might think that if I have extra money, I'll go for to buy a car first. But look, if you're buying a car, it's a liability. Am I right? So a lot of youngsters definitely will go to buy a good car first. But imagine if today you save a bit more, or probably you go for to buy a property first. Who knows, 5 years later or 3 years later, probably you can buy even better car and fully pay off by cash. You can even do that, or take a 50% loan instead of now. A lot of youngsters probably they'll go for a maximum margin, or probably that's what 90%. So I mean, there's no right or wrong. Of course, sometimes it depends on what kind of job you are into. Some people they think that car is very important. I need a good car to show. Yeah.
Okay. So how about Stephanie? What is your thoughts that can we have both? We don't want the.
Yeah, of course you can have both, but for a start, you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice for your leisure. You enjoy this later. So whatever money that you have, use as a capital to invest in properties. Then when you have the good return already, then you're going to enjoy your life later. Yeah, that's my thought. Because I feel that, in Mandarin they say, 先苦后甜. So we should be 先苦后甜.
Okay, there's another question. Gen 2 generation now is in workforce. Would you advise should they buy property nearby their workplace or their location they stay? For me, I buy at where I stay. I didn't buy where I'm working. Depends lah. It depends on how. Okay, first of all, so must depends on how much budget that you have, and then when you're working at the place, whether you're able to afford or not. If not be able to afford, maybe buy slightly far away, right?
Yeah.
How about both of you?
I think nowadays, because you have MRT, you have LRT, not necessarily your working office. Let's say if you are working in TRX, property in TRX is very expensive, but you have a good infrastructure in TRX. Doesn't mean that you need to buy a property in TRX, right? You still can get something that is maybe just only one station away from TRX, but the price is not so expensive. Yeah, you can save a lot of money there. So you have to do some research. Then maybe engage good realtor, property agents to share with you all this information. Then you will make a right decision. So I think that will be a more proper approach.
How about Ryan?
I think I would agree with Stephanie. Yeah, I think she's very experienced person to talk about this as well. Yeah, I totally agree.
Wow, they all are very excited about this. They keep on having a question. Would you buy a small condo in the city or a big landed 1 hour away from your work?
It depends on what you want. Let's say if you wanted to, you're so used to stay in landed property, but getting a landed property versus where the places that you work maybe is really very expensive location, then you cannot find a landed property near there. So instead of getting the property near to your working place, you need to, and this is a landed property, you need to drive. You need to travel a bit. Yeah, I think KL, when you travel within Klang Valley, between 10 km to 20 km is still bearable, not too bad.
Ryan?
Yeah, definitely. I think same thing. I would agree with Stephanie as well. So it depends. Because I think this is quite basic thing. It's at the end of the day, it depends on your need. Yeah.
But depends on millennial. If your father able to support you or you able to support yourself, why not?
Yeah,
Important
exactly.
thing is actually you
Yeah.
need to see the location later part, the exit plan,
Yeah.
which one. Yeah, you need to do a bit study on that. If you don't know
Yes,
how to do
exactly.
study on that, then you
Yeah.
just need our Prognex agents to help you, our Prognexers to help you to actually see which one. Okay, because a lot of time you have this much of money. Okay, how can we use the opportunity cost to actually at the same time I stay on, at the same time let the money move and let the money work for you. So we're able to see how is the demand there. If like the landed is very outskirt, and maybe the demand is not high, then maybe I will advise you to go to the city law, maybe small unit. Am I right? Who knows? We still have a lot of different aspects that we need to look into it. Yeah, do you agree,
A lot
right?
of aspects that you need to weigh. Yeah, which
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
You have to weigh.
So
yeah.
look for the our agents to help you to weigh it. Then only we make the final decision. If not, then you join our PWS Masterclass. So let me do a big promo so that we can end before we end. So this is the Property Wealth System Masterclass. It's on 26, 27 July at the same location. Why we want to do that is actually at two different hall. This is actually a 2 full days of our masterclass because we want to empower you, let you able to actually do your own study and do your own evaluations. How you can actually whether you weigh yourself. You no need to ask us also can. Once you attend this consumer version, you're able to weigh yourself. Do you agree, right, Ryan and Stephanie? Both of them attend before. So after that attending, they also started to restructure their portfolio. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then you were able to have more idea, especially for those that first time you never own any property. It's good that you come. And then if those that already having a few property, maybe some of the property I'm not sure that whether I want to let go or not. Or whether I want to upgrade or not, or whether I want to restructure it. This is the time that you should join the PWS Masterclass because I can tell you, you will never regret. You will never regret. The good thing I want to say 3 times, you will never regret. It's actually a very powerful masterclass that we will empower you. You will have a lot of takeaway. Then after you attending the workshop masterclass, then the next door is our expo. We have a secondary market. We also have a lot of different project in one stop for you to actually really go and understand how to pick, how to choose, how to identify. So it's actually we got more than 5,000 listing allow you to choose. We got residential, landed, we got commercial, we got industrial. We also from all the top developer in the town that will be in this expo. So don't miss it. And we also were going to have a lucky draw during these 2 days. So that's why you must join us. Yeah, can you see it? When I see then the back end show lucky draw, the total price is worth 300K. Okay, so do join us. Okay, and so now it's also about time. I don't want to drag everyone so long. So we're also going to. Are you ever excited about it or not? So we are going to draw. Hey, before we end, before we draw, I want to give both of them a chance. So, what is the last piece of advice to give the young people, Ryan? Before we go and draw.
Okay. Start early. Don't think about enjoy your life first. Always start early, then you can enjoy your life later. That's the biggest advice that I can give today.
Someone type in the comments. Start early. Okay.
Yeah, start early. Start to invest early. Think like an investor mindset. You have an investor mindset.
Think like investor mindset. So Stephanie, what is the last piece of advice for young
Same
people?
Start early, invest when you are young. This is very, very important. That is the golden opportunities. Yeah, don't miss it.
This is like a mantra already. Start early, think like the investor. Okay, start early, think like investor, and then you will never regret, is it?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, you see, both of them, they say that I start a bit late, now I regret. A lot of time, sometimes when a lot of people have this mindset, when things pass already, then only they regret. So don't. You see, the moment when you miss the opportunity, you feel that, during that time is considered like very expensive. But after when you reach to your future point, then you look back, actually it's quite cheap, right? Something like
exactly.
that. So just force yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So let's us together to witness who is the lucky winner that's going to walk away our lucky draw prize. Okay. So who won the 500s? Type I want. Okay. So okay, who won? Then you type. Let me see the energy roll out. Okay. So the back end, are you ready? Can we draw our lucky the lucky number? Ryan, you want to put some music? See, you are the DJ. Okay, congratulations to 20168. Hey, this is good number. 168 fat, am I? Low fat, okay? 20168. No worry, this number is actually already belong to someone. Our back end will send the email and send the WhatsApp to actually contact with you. You are successfully walk away our 500 cash. Okay, it's a cash. Okay, congratulations to this 20168. So who wants some more? We have our second draw now. Now this is the number is 20568. 20568. And those that is here, you can help us to low fat, right? Congratulations to our winner. Thank you so much to joining us tonight. And I feel that today is quite fruitful. I believe maybe the young the millennials, they started to think of why everyone say start early, right? So it already start their engine a bit. So no worry. Do ask our Prop Connection what is our PWS. If you want to find out more detail, you connect our Prop Connections, okay? Or you can connect and contact anyone, or you can click the link below. You should be able to join us. Now we still have our early bird package. Then do join us fast because we have a limited seat. Once full, we will stop. Okay, do join us these 2 days. You won't regret. You will come and talk to me, Yvonne. I'm so blessed that I've been here. I can tell you, you will come and talk to me this way. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day. And
see you all at Expo.
See you all at Expo.
Bye.
Bye.